Tonight on Bayou Time, we're going to have Dr. Craig Walker join me on the set. We're going to talk about a lot of things, but he's going to set the record straight when it comes to PAD. That and more tonight on Bayou Time.
Deep in the heart of the bayou, we are gathered here tonight. Now it's time for action, 'cause our lives are on the line. Tonight we'll do our very best to break through all the bureaucratic mess. The time has come tonight, 'cause it's Bayou Time. Show what Louisiana's all about.
Now, from the Eugene Foltz Studios in Houma, here's Martin Foltz.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Bayou Time. I'm Martin Foltz. A lot to talk about tonight, but we're very privileged to have Dr. Craig Walker coming on tonight. Now, there you see it. That's going to be the conversation on HTV tonight. We'll keep that up so you can look at that a little bit. We are very fortunate, I got to tell you, in this area to have such a prestigious, not only institution in CIS that have partnered with Terrebonne General and have started clinic after clinic in and around the area and in other states, but they are teaching now all over the world. Dr. Walker just came back from Germany. He's been to China. He's been all across the world. And this is right here in Terrebonne Parish where it started. And I want to emphasize that because we don't know how lucky we are to have that in our area. In a few short moments, Dr. Walker will be right here. We're going to ask him about PAD. He's going to talk about a lot of things, and we will, he has a lot of knowledge when it comes to this. But first, as always, a look at some local news.
In local news from the Lafourche Parish Sheriff's Office, detectives are asking for the public's assistance in locating Brent Paulson of Thibodaux. He is wanted for 4 counts of identity theft. The investigation began in October of 2016 when detectives received several complaints involving someone attempting to open credit card accounts using other people's personal information. Through investigation, detectives developed Paulson as the suspect and obtained a search warrant for his residence. During the search, detectives discovered evidence of identity theft. Anyone with any information is asked to contact the Crime Stoppers Bayou region at 1-800-743-7433 or online at www.crimestoppersbr.org. Tipsters may become eligible for a cash reward of up to $1,000 if the information given leads to an arrest. In news from the St. Mary Parish Sheriff's Office, deputies arrested Jovi Guidry of Houma over the weekend for drug-related charges following a traffic stop in Berwick. During the traffic stop, the deputy smelled a strong odor of marijuana coming from the vehicle and observed pieces of marijuana on the passenger. During a search of the vehicle, deputies located over 1 pound of marijuana, a digital scale, rolling papers, and 2 grinders. Deputies also collected evidence that Guidry sold the illegal drug. Guidry and the passenger, Johnny Smith, were transported to the St. Mary Parish Law Enforcement Center, where Smith was released on a $2,000 bond. In other news from the St. Mary Parish Sheriff's Office, detectives arrested Jovian Clark over the weekend on multiple drug-related charges. Clark was a passenger in a vehicle during a traffic stop, and detectives observed him attempt to conceal a plastic bag containing a green leafy substance in his pants. Clark then pushed a detective and fled on foot, but was apprehended after a brief foot pursuit. Detectives located 4 dozen MDMA pills and individually packaged bags of synthetic marijuana in the bag that Clark attempted to conceal in his pants. They also located several $100s on him. Clark was transported to the parish jail for booking. In a look at state news, Louisiana State Police arrested 37-year-old Derrick Felton in Alexandria over the weekend following a multi-agency investigation into the distribution of methamphetamine. Felton was located driving a vehicle in Alexandria, which resulted in a traffic stop. Investigators located a large amount of illegal narcotics in the vehicle along with a large amount of cash. After Felton was arrested, search warrants were executed at multiple residences in Alexandria. The street value of all the drugs seized is approximately $1.7 million. Investigators also seized over $67,000 in cash.
That is an incredible amount of money and drugs, as you can see here in the area. Definitely a problem with that, and law enforcement trying to make a dent in that. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll have weather, of course, but we'll be joined on the desk by Dr. Craig Walker, who is the founder, president, and medical director of Cardiovascular Institute of the South. It's all next. Don't go away.